Luxury brands would rather destroy millions of dollars worth of products than sell them at a discount. It sounds crazy, but for luxury brands, lowering prices can be far more dangerous than losing inventory. It is a decision that stops people. It makes them listen. It sounds extreme. But for these exclusive brands, lowering the price can be far more dangerous than losing the inventory. This is the shocking truth behind the world of high fashion and elite goods. They do this to keep their value. They do this to protect their image. It is a cold, calculated move in a game that most of us do not even realize is being played. This choice reveals a fundamental secret. Luxury is a different kind of business. It does not follow the normal rules of supply and demand. In a regular store, unsold items go on sale. The goal is to clear the shelves and recover some cost. But in the world of luxury, the product's value is not just in the material it is made from. Its value is in its story. Its value is in its rarity. Its value is in the status it confers upon its owner. A discount can shatter that story. It can make the priceless seem common. And that is a risk these brands refuse to take. Imagine a warehouse filled with beautiful handcrafted handbags. Imagine a warehouse filled with exquisite watches. Now, imagine a command is given to burn them, to shred them, to make them vanish forever. Luxury brands would rather destroy unsold products than discount them. To most businesses, that sounds insane. Take Burberry. They famously admitted to destroying tens of millions of dollars worth of merchandise. While the public was outraged, for Burberry, it was a necessary act of protection. They were defending what their brand meant to the world. This act of destruction sends a clear message. Our brand will never be cheap. Our name will not be found in a bargain bin. It tells customers that the price they paid is the real price, and it will be protected. Think of a local bakery. The baker makes bread to sell to as many people as possible. The goal is volume. Now consider a brand like Hermès. It does not operate like the baker. Hermès doesn't just sell a handbag. It sells a symbol, a signal. A Rolex tells a story of achievement. A Ferrari tells everyone you've reached a certain peak in life. The product itself is almost secondary to the status it provides. It is a ticket to an exclusive club. Luxury brands aren't selling products. They're selling identity, status, and exclusivity. Luxury brands are masters of human psychology. They understand our deepest desires. They know we have a fundamental need to belong. But they also know we want to stand out. Luxury plays on both. It offers a way to join a select group and to say, I am different. I am special. Their most potent tool is scarcity. When something is rare, we assign it higher value. We are hardwired to want what we can't easily have. Psychologists call this the scarcity heuristic. It creates urgency and intensified desire. Scarcity can be natural. No more can be made. That's why they sell for hundreds of millions. Scarcity can also be manufactured. Brands create it by design. They limit production. They make fewer items than demand. They close stores. They refuse to sell online. Manufactured scarcity is the business model. Difficulty of access makes products more desirable. The chase becomes part of the experience. Effort adds to perceived worth. The brand creates the problem, limited availability, then sells the solution, their coveted product. The customer feels like a winner. Rolex is a perfect case study in the power of controlled supply. The demand is certainly there, yet they choose not to flood the market. Authorized dealers have long waiting lists, sometimes stretching for years. Daytona, Submariner, scarcity by design. This strategy transforms a simple timepiece into a trophy. Getting the call from the dealer feels like an accomplishment. The watch becomes a symbol of patience, connection, status. The waiting list becomes marketing, a public declaration of desirability. The Hermès Birkin story is even more dramatic. It isn't just a product. You must be deemed worthy to buy it. There's no official waiting list. Customers build relationships, spending on other items over time. Only then might they be discreetly offered a Birkin. The process is opaque, mysterious, famously difficult. Value isn't just fine leather or expert craftsmanship. Its value is in the struggle to obtain it. Owners carry a story of persistence, exclusivity. The bag signals immense wealth, influence. Section 5. The brand fortress, guarding the gates of prestige. Luxury houses like LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Dior understand that their brand's image is their most valuable asset. They build a fortress around it. Every detail is controlled. Louis Vuitton rarely holds sales on its iconic monogrammed goods. The brand maintains tight control over distribution. You can only buy authentic products from their own stores or their official website. This prevents their items from appearing in discount outlets. It protects the brand from dilution. They fight fakes to protect the integrity and value of the real thing. Chanel is another powerful example of a brand fortress. Chanel does not do sales on classic items, 2.55 handbag, tweed jackets. Chanel steadily increases prices over time. A classic bag bought 10 years ago is worth significantly more today. The message: our products are an investment. They gain value. Similarly, Ferrari operates on extreme exclusivity. Ferrari limits the number of cars it produces each year. Even with money, you cannot simply order any model. For limited editions, Ferrari handpicks the buyers. You must be a loyal, long-time collector to be considered. This gatekeeping keeps Ferrari the pinnacle of desire and prestige. The peril of the price cut. Why sales are a sin. For a luxury brand, putting an item on sale is a dangerous move. If a handbag was once $3,000 and is now $1,800, customers question the original price. It starts to look arbitrary. Frequent sales teach people to wait, eroding willingness to pay full price. Brands become dependent on discounts. It turns luxury into a commodity. Discounts attract bargain hunters, changing atmosphere and perception. Many luxury brands enforce strict no-sale policies. They would rather store unsold goods, or even destroy them, than devalue the brand. It's a long-term strategy. Sacrifice short-term profit to protect prestige for decades. To them, a sale is not a solution. It's a problem, an admission of failure, a crack in the armor of perfection. Luxury brands don't just sell products, they sell stories. They weave a narrative of heritage and craftsmanship that turns an object into a legend. A Patek Philippe is marketed with the line, "You never actually own a Patek Philippe. You merely look after it for the next generation." It becomes part of your legacy. Waiting lists are another tool. They're public proof of desirability, turning the wait itself into part of the ownership story. When people purchase a luxury item, they are buying a piece of an identity. The product acts as a badge of taste, success, and social standing. For luxury, price is a message, a declaration of value. Lowering it can break the spell. That is why a brand might choose to destroy its own creations rather than betray its value. Luxury brands aren't selling products. They're selling identity, status, and exclusivity. In the end, the choice to never lower a price is a choice about identity. A decision to be admired rather than accessible. A commitment to the customer buying into that dream. These brands promise the status they sell will not be devalued. They accept lost sales today to protect enduring value tomorrow. It is a long game played for the highest stakes, a place in the permanent collection of human aspiration. Perhaps the biggest secret of all. The shocking truth is, these brands are not really selling handbags, watches, cars. They are selling something far more intangible and powerful: exclusivity, identity, status. And as long as people want to signal success, luxury brands may never need to compete on price. The biggest secret of luxury brands is that they're not really selling products. They're selling exclusivity, identity, and status. And as long as people want to signal success, luxury brands may never need to compete on price.